Global trade is nearing a crisis. While the geopolitical environment can feel more unstable by the day, there's a deeper challenge underneath the headlines. The world needs trade to flow easily across networks and borders, but multiple choke points are creating an acute degree of friction. Technology has not given us the answer. Today, too much data is still hidden or inaccessible, and when data is available, it can't be fully trusted. Where are your goods right now? Who is not performing in your value chain? Which routes are the most profitable or sustainable? Often, nobody knows, or not with enough certainty. That drives cost, delay, and fraud. It erodes value and blocks growth, when we should be entering an exciting new era of digital trade across borders. Trust is the antidote to friction. Without it, everything breaks down. With it, new futures become possible. But nobody can create trust on their own. So how do we make trade work better? Kim is head of logistics at a global auto company. She works in a future, a decade or so from now, where global trade isn't just about the flow of goods, but about networks of trust. Kim's business can only be a trusted part of the network if she openly exchanges data and maintains a transparent trading history. Information about her business and every container it ships is stored in her digital trade passport, which is verified by an international guarantor. The passport is accepted at every step of the journey, from securing finance, to moving goods, to clearing customs, to last-mile delivery. It's how Kim moves goods easily across any trade platform and through any border. The trust captured in her passport and independently assured informs every decision in the trade network, from terms of freight to the cost of insurance. It helps Kim trade effectively, and it lowers entry barriers around credit and risk scoring, opening the market to new players. Imagine how trade networks could evolve once trust is secured. Anish is head of operational intelligence at a global shipping company. In his world, shipping lanes are overlaid by technology pathways. He doesn't need to worry about how and where his containers flow. Their journey to buyers or exporters is shaped, optimized, and tracked by AI, reflecting all the factors he and his customers care about, from profitability and provenance to sustainability and risk. It all happens in real time with live, trusted data. Less friction means the efficient movement of physical goods is no longer the biggest problem. This is a world of autonomous transportation and automated customs. Anish creates value by harnessing the power of these new technologies. Anish's world isn't friction-free, but what would it look like if it was? Meet Eve. She is head of design mobility at a leading trade service platform, where the cross-border exchange of IP, knowledge, and skills happen. In her world, few physical goods ever cross borders. The rise of local manufacturing has shortened supply chains. Economic and technological development has reduced the scope for labor arbitrage. Physical trade is mainly about the bulk transportation of raw materials. New ways of creating value have emerged, along with new forms of regulation, compliance, and taxation. Eve isn't interested in moving goods. The most important cross-border flows now are in talent, insights, and intellectual property. She connects and exchanges data in a way that is trusted, secure, and insightful, which makes her an essential and very successful player in her trade ecosystem. Eve knows how to create value in this very different world, one where friction has become a thing of the past. Are these frictionless futures plausible? They are certainly becoming possible. The problems we face today will only grow worse unless we're willing to transform a breaking system. Technology is enabling extraordinary disruptive change. It can create the conditions for trust, remove friction, and drive collaboration. But not in isolation. Trade is and always has been about people. About the relationships diverse groups form together. So this isn't a challenge that one technology or one organization alone can fix. The tools we need are becoming available. The platforms are emerging. It's time to prioritize our actions. If we work together now, we can shape the future we want.